So, the
Yay.
lovely Tiffy, here we are again to ignite your inspiration for courage with beautiful Young Living essential oils. Have you got a blend or something you've been using today? What's
Um,
tell me one
I've
oil
been
or
stuck
two or
on my
three?
Bella today. I've had a big day. I've needed to keep centered and recalmed. Lots of energy. Just trying to make sure that I'm dealing with mine and not those around me.
Uh, Absolutely. And Valor is a beautiful oil for making sure we're grounded and centered, feeling strong and feeling very calm. So, if you are feeling like you need some centering, balancing, and just chillaxing so that you can cope with whatever's buzzing around you, Valor is the oil blend that we love to reach for. So mine, which is what I always use when I sit here, that is Kid Power, which is like Valor on kind of, dare I say, steroids. Not that it is steroids. And we've got a lovely lot of people coming tonight. So thanks everyone for popping in and saying hello. Let's know, have you got some oils? What are you doing in the world of looking after yourself? Tonight, I want to talk about this little baby here called Primal Passion, and it is one that I have blended myself. So, with some carrier oil, I put frankincense and cypress, and I was in an oil workshop. And when I came home, I added some rose to it, and it is absolutely beautiful. So,
Love
rose oil is a beautiful vibration, and it's the vibration of love and unconditional love. So, my message and my intention with this one is to get raw and real and get primal and to really honor my passion and to take the steps that I need to take to support my passion. So, thunder and lightning in New Zealand. Wow, we've got some Kiwi, a Kiwi, lovely lady. Tony, thanks for commenting. Thanks for your hi, Kelly. Belinda, lovely to see you. And Katrine is asking for a read. That's fine. So, what we do is we usually have a bit of a chat. We talk about our oils. We just kind of get into the rhythm of things before we jump straight into readings because we love to share some information about our beautiful oils and just set the scene for tonight. It's interesting because I jumped, so you've got to be patient and, you've got to be patient and wait. And sometimes we go ahead of ourselves and you've just got to hang in there because we can not always serve you explicitly. Sandy, what can you use for your husband to help with his prostate cancer? We have a prostate health supplement, which I know has great support. There's something they measure with men and their prostates. So I would recommend that you contact me one-on-one to have that conversation. Lots of things around our mindset, and that's one of the really important things about supporting our health and wellness. And obviously, these essential oils help keep us balanced and calm and things like that. Oh, Belinda, I've just left the Sunshine Coast and I moved back to Tassie, back home, and it's been cold ever since. But
I,
I
I
did.
feel like that since I've moved away from the Sunshine Coast 6 years ago. I've been cold ever since.
uh, but you've always got not much on.
I've got
You
central heating. I use
ah
it.
okay. Well, you're like my kids; they love the central heaters on full bore. So, before I jumped on, I tuned into these are beautiful cards by the lovely Susan Skyring, and they're animal cards because I wanted to set the scene for tonight. And the card that presented goes in very much in alignment with the conversation I wanted to have with you all tonight. And it's about kindness and compassion. And look at this, the little bear snuggling up to its mama, and they're looking pretty happy. Looks like there's plenty to eat and a nice habitat. And the message is koala is the cute, peace loving Buddha. of the Australian bush. You are full of compassion. Be kind to yourself. So, um, I've been reflecting this week on our festive season and how much of a flurry we can get ourselves into when we think we have to look after everybody at Christmas time. How do you cope with Christmas, Tiff? Is it one of your
I love Christmas, though I do tend to get into a bit of a fluster. And this year we actually have both of my partner's parents and my mother coming down as well, and my brother-in-law too. So I'm very flustered already, just trying to organize, beds and things
I
like
know
that.
that feeling, and I have beautiful daughters who love pristine homes, zen looking, and I'm very creative, so I'm not quite the zen looking person that they would like, me to be, and my
Stop
home is
screaming at me.
clean. Pardon?
Same. I said, stop screaming at me, because same.
Yeah, yeah. So they elect to stay at their sister's who's round the road, and I say she lives in a palace. So, but look, really, and I have this big clean out because I think, oh God, the family's coming home and blah blah blah. And the last few Christmases I've done that, and they haven't actually even hardly come around. And then I have to go. But hang on, I've been in a flurry for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and then they're often only here for half an hour, and then they're gone because we usually hang around. My daughter's got a much bigger house, which can cater for all of us. And anyway. It doesn't really matter because it is family, and we all love each other. The important thing is that we have a good time.
That's right.
And I'm inspired to ask all of you people here tonight, uh, are you making choices that are going to support your health and well-being over Christmas, or are you putting things in the trolley that are not going to support your health and well-being? Because we often let that go out the window. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'll buy this or I'll buy that, and I just want to encourage you to make sure that you're making some good choices. And even as far as presents go, of course, my kids get essential oils, and I love it when I go to their house because I think I actually decided I don't know why I bother taking all my oils when I go and visit them, because they've actually got a really good stash. And, they have diffusers, they're pretty well equipped. So, what do you do for Christmas? Does all your health goals go out the window? Are you mindful of your health goals, or do you kind of just let caution go to the wind and just be in the festiveness of it? And our family's decided that we're going to have some sort of ritual games this year. So there's been a bit of banter. Will it be cricket? Will it be a board game? Or one of them even suggested was sack races. So it's really or egg, and another one suggested an egg and spoon race. So it will be interesting to see what comes up. And I actually haven't
You guys are wild.
we're wild. Well, it's about, my family's realizing it's about memories. It's about
Yes,
experiences. It's not so much about things. And yes, oh, look, I love
absolutely.
giving them gifts and treats and things like that. So, what are your rituals for Christmas? Are you looking after yourself? And I can see Tony says she uses Breathe, an easy blend. Yeah, we have a beautiful blend called Breathe Again, and it comes in a roll on like this. And I like to roll it down my sinuses if I'm feeling stuffy. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm in the festivities of it. I will eat as much as my stomach allows me. Go, Tony. You're a woman who knows your your own heart, your mind, and your tummy as well. So yeah, enjoy. So I'll be making some nice things that will include essential oils in our cooking, because we know that we can make some really nice tasty dishes with oils, and I'm always around making healthy choices. And as my kids have got older, they're kind of more and more on the same page, which is rather special. Hmm. So are all your people going to be staying with you, Tiff?
I believe my mum and sister will probably stay with my other sister. And then we'll probably have my parents-in-law and my brother-in-law here.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, it'll be a bit of a family reunion.
Yes, yes. It'll be nice to have our parents meet as well. It'll be the first time.
Yeah, fantastic. That's really special. All right, so I've Charlie Younger. I love your message. I love reading around home, building a space if possible. Okay, so what happens for those newbies here tonight? I choose the names. I'm in charge of the pen, and or unless Tiffy kind of decides that somebody jumps out at her or something like that, and I will write some names down, and then we will come back through. And usually I call you out. And Tony, you're having a barbecue. You're very interactive. I've learnt it. If I eat too much, it's so uncomfortable. Absolutely, Tony. So if you would like some messages from our beautiful essential oils, and I've got your name down, Tony, and Christine, just pop your name down and give us a bit of a heads up if you want something, specific, because I don't feel like I want to be like a machine and just, blurt it all out. If you give us a little bit of inspiration from your end, that always supports us, and you will get something a little bit more targeted to your special request. All right, so we've got Tony Coppins,
Is that who we're
all the
going with?
way from New Zealand.
Tony. That's my mum's name.
Oh,
Lovely mummy.
oh, there's one saying, pick me.
Tony, I feel like it is time for you to be taking some time to do some grounding. Sorry, I've moved my table, so I'm a bit disorientated. Time to, do a bit of grounding. Take some time to really let yourself feel centered and start to chase those things that, make you feel rejuvenated and inspired. And get outside. Make sure that you're breathing deeply, like into your diaphragm, and allow things to sort of your body to communicate with you so that you can hear what's going on and what needs to be tended to. Taking some time to focus on yourself, letting go of those uncontrollable things around you. Surrendering energy is a very calming and cleansing place to be, because the only thing that you have control of is you and yourself and your actions forward. So when you start to focus on that, and you can make sure that you're aligning with what you're trying to attract into your life, you can really start to see the next step and expand, and that's when your desires become reachable.
Very nice. And it was interesting because you talked about breathe again before.
Was that her as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Tony.
Oh, yep, it is too.
Yeah, and
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So you were talking about space, and the oil that's come up. There's two oils. I've pulled out a single oil for you, which is lime. It's an absolutely beautiful oil to put in your water to drink. Uplifting, refreshing, and just something's just dropped in. Let things wash over you. Maybe you're getting caught up in things and you're making them feel heavier than they need to be. And the blend for you is clarity. And the message is, I already have the answers inside of me and they come to me with ease. So it sounds like a bit of fresh new beginnings for you, Tony. Is something going on in your world that is, you're bringing in the new, and but you might be feeling agitated about it, or maybe it is the Christmas conversation we've just had and bringing in the calm. And I quite like the idea that this aligns with the koala and the
kindness
compassion.
koala.
Yeah, and be kind to yourself. So give yourself some nourishment. And you've been going outside lately. Fantastic. Well, there you go. You don't have koalas in New Zealand, do you? But anyway, give me a home among the gum trees. That's what it makes me think of. So, that's where you will find your sense of calm and your sense of even the sense of direction. So make sure you give yourself some good outside time. And obviously, if anyone is looking to get some oils, you can contact me, friend request me. My uh, what is it? My website is there. No koalas. You'll have to come to Australia. So yeah, reach out. Oh, or come and join our essential oil wisdom group, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. If you type that in to Facebook and you request to join, I'll send you a friend request and we'll let you come into our lovely essential oil group where we talk oils, and I post lots of different things about our company, because our company is very different to many. It's organically grown, sustainable, some amazing stories we have all around our company. So we don't go and buy oils in shops anymore, because we know that you can't always guarantee the quality. It's like, I can see Tiff going, no, no, no. So
Not the same.
Charlie Younger, are you still here? Because I have yours on your name here. And then Christine Marie Clark. I'm just adding you, Jess Robertson. So have you been to Australia, Tony? You'd love that to join my group. So what you need to do is just type that in and come on into the group. And if anyone would like half an hour consultation to get some clear on what oils are going to be supportive for you in your journey, you can on my website, you can book me up for a session and I will sit with you and we will, hone in on what you need. And at the moment, we actually have some great specials on our diffusers as well. So some amazing, I think is this one $39? You do have to get some oils with it, but you need oils anyway. So you can get yourself a really exciting pack for a few $100s. Yay, just to Melbourne for a night. Wow, that's a long way to come for a night if you've come from New Zealand. So come back again. So Tony, I'll look out for you. Come and join our group, and that goes for anybody else who wants to join. Now, Charlie Younger, and your request was something around building, I think.
Yes, a home or building a place or something.
Space. I'm just going back to.
Love
I would love
reading around
reading around home,
building.
living, building a space if possible.
Fantastic. So I've got a lot of positive energy here around you. There's like a positive push, perhaps a new focus of energy, an increase of abundance even. So what I have here is that you already know the answers. You've already got all the tools you need to resolve your issues and move forward. Perhaps you just really are a little bit torn between maybe your head and your heart, or your inner child and your adult, whatever that means for you. You just need to take a moment to self-reflect, and it's going to come naturally to you. You're going to know where your home is. You'll feel the need to put your roots down. It'll come to you. You've got the power. That's actually the card I've pulled for you. You've got the power. So you've got all the answers. You've got the abilities. You just need to maybe even do the basic pros and cons list, and stop doubting yourself.
Absolutely. Now, Jess Miller, our lovely standby in the background there. Jess has very kindly added a link to our group because she's pretty passionate about these gorgeous oils as well, and knows how much they've changed her life. I know, actually, I visited Jess on the Sunshine Coast recently, and I love it because she's got in her box of beautiful oils, in her treasure box, she has some oils that she used to use that she can't use anymore. She's like me. When I discovered Young Living, I did a 180 really. And Jess has got these other oils, so she can say to people, have a smell of these compared to these, and compared to Young Living. And she has noticed a difference. I tossed mine out, but I think that was a good idea. Took me a while because I don't toss much out. But once I started smelling Young Living and learning about the value of a therapeutic grade oil, one that is in harmony and in the same frequency of our body, it makes a huge difference in the effectiveness of them. And a lot of oils will have synthetic additives. I was somewhere the other day with a friend in a cafe, a friend of a friend, and we were just talking oils, and she pulled out something that she had, and she's going, "Smell this, it's beautiful. This is what I'm using." And both my friend and myself, we just smelt it, and I kind of didn't know what to say, really. I could tell it was not a pure oil. And my other friend said, "I can't believe she didn't know that it wasn't a pure oil." And it's very, very tricky because our noses get used to that chemical smell,
They
the
do.
synthetics that we have in our shampoo. And uh, I, I was the same until I came across Young Living. So, Tony, sorry, I digress. So,
Mhm.
I've got rosemary, and the words that go with rosemary is creative or stuck. So, I feel like you're in that energy of feeling stuck. So, rosemary will help you to remember, your inner knowledge and your inner essence. And the affirmation is, "I'm the very essence of creation." So it's time for you to remind yourself of your inner power. Go and sit quietly. And, when I want to shift things and I don't know what I want to shift, or I don't want to, if I don't know what I want to shift into, I bring the emotions in, and I work with color. So I would recommend that you would get yourself a big piece of paper or a drawing pad and get some pencils and get some color and just start drawing and start being creative. And that new space that you're looking for will, will start to manifest. And alongside that, your next blend is our beautiful oil called Gratitude. Now, this is a great one to remind us that we need to be grateful, because as we become grateful, thanks, Tiffy, as we become grateful, they've proven now our energy expands, our happiness and our joy steps in to our world and supports us. So the gratitude message for you is, "Thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf." So when you wake up, you put your gratitude on throughout the day. If you are feeling that, or if those negative thoughts are popping in, Charlie, you can put your gratitude oil on. And Tiffy's giving you a beautiful demonstration. We love being on this side because we've got lots of oils and we like to raise our frequency and use them.
I always
So,
feel so good after these lives. I'm like, oh, I
yes,
smell amazing. I've
yes,
used all these different oils.
yeah. You smell like a beautiful bouquet of wonderment.
Who knows what'll happen today?
Yes, that's right. So, Charlie, I hope that makes sense. Katrina Marie, I'm going to do Christine Mara Clark, and then Katrina, you are next on the list. Michelle Bernot, or actually Christine Marie, will put her name up here. Business and
Business
study, please.
study.
Well, I'll just go straight in there. You need some peppermint oil if you want some good study and business. I'm going to suggest abundance, because everyone wants abundance in business. In actual fact, Gary from Young Living has a protocol of oils for business people, and to use them in a certain order is what he recommends. So um, one day I'll create a whole class around that. So, Christine Marie.
So, around business and study, I've got a lot of, once again, positive energy pushing behind you. You're moving in the right direction, and you've got a lot of the universe has got you. They're pushing you. You're going the right direction. It's, you just need to maybe perhaps focus in um on where you're going with that. The end, maybe the end game. Um, what exactly is it you are trying to achieve, and make sure that you are clear within yourself on what that is, and um, perhaps even reaching out to, you know, people in your class or even your teachers, and making sure that you were getting every part of that knowledge you were looking for found, and making sure that you are looking at the quality of the information that you are absorbing as well. You're at a time where you're able and ready to be downloading high quality information. So, you know, make sure that you're ready to receive it, and then you're pushing your manifestations out into the world.
Beautiful. And hi, Zita, one of our other
Lovely.
oil community, beautiful people, has joined us. So for you, Christine, I've got basil, which is a great oil for creativity. It's a great oil for, you know, helping you feel alert and alive and awake. It would be very good oil to stimulate your mind when you're learning. And the words that go with this are expressive or insecure. So I would be recommending that, you know, to get over those hurdles, like you're talking about this business and study and feeling insecure. How am I going with it? So basil, I am secure and self-expressive. And the next card is white angelica. This is a beautiful blend. Tiffy's got that one right there. So white angelica is a beautiful blend to help you feel like you're magnetically aligned with your strength, your inner strength, and it helps you to grow these beautiful angel wings that you can wrap around yourself and put yourself in a coating of protection. I am centered, protected, and safe in my body are the words that are coming for you. So look after yourself, I think. And I think maybe it's time for you to move on from worrying about what other people think, or comparing yourself is maybe what I'm picking up for you, Christine Marie Clark. So let's
White angelica is also really good for protecting yourself, protecting you from your own negative emotions and the things that are holding you back too. So that sort of aligns very perfectly with everything.
absolutely. So, and Christine, have you got some oils? Because you often come on here and ask for messages, and we'd love to think that our messages are getting through, because we don't just sit here going, "Hey, have some oils," just because we want to say it. We want you to actually be able to make those changes and to step into your personal power. That's what happens when we get hooked into these beautiful oils. Kim Wilson, I will put your name down. Katrina Marie, we've got you. And hello, Gay Marie. We've got all these Maries here tonight. So Kim, and hello, Joanne. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Belinda Jones, I've got you next after Katrina. There was somebody I was writing down. And Jess Robertson, I think I've got your name down. And Kim Wilson, I'll add you to the list. Joanne. There was a Joanne. You would love a card. Okay, so Joanne, I will pop your name down as well. So for those who've just joined, we've been talking about making sure we're nurturing ourselves and giving ourselves, holding ourselves in some, being kind to ourselves and holding ourselves into a state of calm, so that we don't get too frenzied with the festive season and don't go into overload and overwhelm. Let's know how you are handling things in your life at the moment. Is this a theme going on? I know it's new moon, so it's a good time to have new beginnings, and let's
A blue one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it a blue one?
Maybe. I think I heard my sisters talking about that. So.
Oh, okay. I'm not a moon guru, but I do know that my energy when there's no moon, goes into kind of like hibernation mode, and then as the moon comes out, we come out and blossom, and we need to make sure we've got the intention to be blossoming in the right way. So, Katrina Marie, are you still here? Katrina Marie, are you still here?
jump into our hot seat.
Yes, jump into the hot seat. We love calling it the hot seat, don't we?
It'd be cool if
Yes,
we could actually hot seat them. That'd be great.
our hot seat. Oh well,
Yay.
if you are interested in conversations, you need to come into our Essential Oil Wisdom group
Oh,
because
then we can put you in the hot seat.
yes, that's right, exactly.
We can talk, and you can get even more.
Get some more juju and get to really understand these oils and start kind of changing lives. And the other thing is, if anyone's interested in a business opportunity, we have a business opportunity for you. You can actually set up a business with under $300. You can start yourself a business and do what you love. Use oils and share them with your family and friends and other people. So
And
that's
some great prizes along the way.
yeah, that is our business. Raising our vibrations along with taking other people. It's been the
Right.
most rewarding thing I've done in my life. Apart from have children.
Katrina, darling, um, it's time for you to be doing those positive affirmations and supporting yourself and really making sure that you have that faith within you, because you need that for everything, especially your grand dream goals, right? If you're feeling doubtful, you reach out, you do more research, you gather tools together so that you feel strong, and you gain confidence and doing and stepping into things and, you know, just jumping into it and learning. What I feel like you're maybe feeling a bit stuck and not really sure where to go. Perhaps you need to take a step back for a moment, reflect, review, like I said, gather resources, and really just go with what is calling you, what really attunes to your inner soul and what vibrates on that frequency you're trying to achieve.
Well, there you go. I love it when these things align as they do. So
What you got?
lemon is coming up for you, and it's either you're rational or you're confused. So which arena are you yeah, like I think Tiffy talked about maybe you're feeling stuck at the moment. So lemon is going to help you with clear thinking. It's going to give you a fresh, sunny sort of aspect or outlook and will help with that, help to clear that confusion. It will help you move on from grief as well. And then the blend is highest potential, which protects your energy field and it's great for making decisions. So, have you got some decisions to make, Katrina? Like, I have to be a stirrer. Like, which oils will I get? Or will I, or won't I? And it eradicates uselessness. Now, my question to you is, are you living with the best version of who you are? And if not, it is time for you to fine tune things and to bring that into alignment, because when we aren't fulfilling our full purpose, when we're not in the energy of that, when we don't have our sail steered in that direction and the rudder set and the course set, when we are not oh, Tiffany's popped out, she'll be back, something's happened there. When we're not, oh, there is confusion for you because I can't even get the words out. So when we're not on track with purpose, we don't feel satisfied and we become dissatisfied, we become unhappy. So let's know, Katrina, here she comes back, if that sounds like you. Ta-da!
Sorry, I have
1
a
minute
volume
she's
going.
here and the next she's not, and then she's back again.
I was feeling to say before as well, fixed goals, flexible methods. So I was getting that for
Okay.
you, Katrina.
Okay, we're getting some yeses. So, Katrina, do find me on Facebook and let's book in. Let's have a conversation. We will see if you are interested in really looking to see what oils are going to work for you, and so that you can get some good direction. That would be that's my offer. So, if people do want some one-on-one time with me, that is a possibility. Belinda Jones, lots of changes for Belinda, and Belinda's usually hangs in and she's very patient. So just give us the heads up. Oh, lots of confusion. So there you go, Katrina. So do reach out. Let's have a conversation. You know, these oils help us to direct the boat in our life. They help us to set the rudder. They help us to set the anchor. They help us to put our sails up. All of those kinds of things happen when you are raising your frequency and your vibration, and you're nurturing your emotions. Our old emotions play havoc with us, and they can dictate what's going on in our life. And I fully believe we need to become the master of our emotions, and we need to make sure that whatever normally triggers us is kind of, eradicated, so that you once you're empowered and you step into your power, all those old triggers just disappear. Or I do also offer one-on-one readings as well. So just go to my website, and there you can find my Calendly link. You can find our oil group. I think I've added that now. Or friend request me on Facebook, or come to our Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. If you type that in to Facebook, you should be able to find the group, and you just, come and join us in there. Thanks, Katrina. We're definitely in tune. All right, what have we got for Belinda?
Belinda, I feel like because she's often here, I feel like I've been watching her spread like move, if you know, like along. So that's very interesting because I know that I've been telling you to start being more assertive and stand up for your beliefs and yourself, or say no or yes when you want to. And that's definitely moved further down my line here. So I'm getting that, you're starting to do that. And now that you've set these healthy boundaries, or hopefully are setting these healthy boundaries, you're really just got to start to feel rejuvenated and inspired, and with that, excited, I guess, too. So perhaps, once again, taking time to center yourself, realign, ground, and set some new goals. You've got a lot of brightness on your horizon here, and I feel like the work that you have been doing can take the next step. Perhaps you're ready to start really, really getting deep. Hopefully I'm onto something there.
Well, my cards are kind of reiterating that. We've got sage for you. So sage oil is all around the whys, and so that you can step away from feeling that you are unknowing. My heart and wisdom mind are one. So sage is very cleansing, and will, the old sage, the wise, bring the wisdom in. You've got it within you, and it's time for you to stop doubting that. And we've got surrender for you. So that's a beautiful blend to help you accept that you're at where you are at the moment, and to surrender to your higher purpose, which also allows the abundance to flow. So time for you to grab some oils and shift that energy, and really take you, like I when we get caught up in that confusion, or that, what is it? That's self-doubt. It is such a sabotaging program. And we've all got to reevaluate our self-doubt. Where does it come from? What are we, where, why do, and you're talking about here, trying to respond and not react. Absolutely. The other
Holding
card,
space is such a hard lesson, like
yes. So
but once you learn to do it, you can move through so many things just so much
yes,
peacefully.
absolutely. So Valor is the oil for that, is the oil for me. The one, if you've got, any of you have got triggers that trip you up, and you're kind of gone back down that deep dive, or if you're in a situation where your family, friends, partners, if you are in old situations and you want to shift yourself out of it, Valor is a great oil to have, because for me, it just helped me stay strong and stay calm. And we want you all to thrive. We don't want you just to survive.
That's right.
Now, Jess Robertson, are you here? I feel myself changing and trying not to doubt myself. Fantastic. Well, if doubt raises its here's a little thing that when I was going through my dark night of the soul many years ago, I love this little saying, fear knocked on the door and faith answered.
No. That's
That
actually really
was,
cute to think about.
I know, just, yeah, fear knocked on the door, faith answered. It's as simple as that. And now, if we want to shift out of where we've come from, we've got to change our belief systems. And our belief systems come from our self talk. And
The
if you're
only thing you have power over is yourself. Like if you want to see a change, the only thing you can do is change.
absolutely. Jess Robertson, are you here? Michelle Benoit, are you here? Kim Wilson, are you here? Joanne McInerney, is it McInerney? Or Mimi Retz? Bella came up last time as well. Thank you so much. Belinda, well, reach out. Let's get some Bella onto you, into your life and onto your hands and up your nose and through your
Valor was one of the
system.
first oils I was looking for when I first connected with Kay. It was one of the ones that I had on my little list of things that I needed to try, and it was I ended up buying the starter kit. And it's my favorite. Like I'm actually running out and just noticed my bottle's a bit low. I'll have to get more. I can't be without my Valor.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Joanne.
I'm now at the stage where I have Bella all over the place. So just have a question in regards to spiritual awakening, which I've been experiencing. Any oils to help with this? All of these oils will help with this. That's why we use them. So absolutely, grab yourself a premium bundle, get a diffuser, you get 12 oils, and we get excited because we know that there's such life-changing things to do. So Tiffy was on the other side of the screen 12
In the
months
comments,
ago.
just here,
She
right
was
here.
just commenting. And look what she's doing now. Did she step into her courage? And yeah, absolutely. She stepped into her courage and her power and her joy. And who else likes oils in your family?
Everybody. My partner was probably the slowest to sort of come around, but he takes oils away with him, especially after my partner's a boiler maker. So I give him a little bit of oils in case he gets some little burns and things like that to give him a little bit of extra support through that, and he loves it.
Absolutely. Yes. So the other thing is we're teaching our children. I'm teaching my grandchildren how to use oils. My little grandson, he falls over. Oils Nana, or
Oh,
or they're going to go to sleep, and you
aren't they
put oils
cute?
on their feet. The rituals for children.
My son is so funny like that too. He'll pick an oil and then tell me where he wants me to put it and everything. It is the sweetest thing.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Well, we'll have to get him on sometime. Oh, that'd be awesome. So Jess Robertson, are you Jess Robertson, are you here? I'm just going to call these names out. We've just done Joanne, so I'll give you a tick. Jess Robertson, Michelle Benoit, is it? Joanne, Kim Wilson, or Mimi Rez, or
Did we do
anybody who's
Joanne?
I'm confused now.
Not sure either.
No, Joanne, we haven't done you, have we? We were still talking. We went back to talking to Belinda.
Sorry. Yeah. I think because I've got a spread here I haven't read, so maybe not.
Katrina, we were just chatting with. Sorry, at this stage of the show, everything becomes a blur. Hi, Kylie. How are you, darling?
So Joanne, I've got here. It's time for you to celebrate yourself,
Ooh,
unapologetically too. Just really like whoever it is you want to be, just do it. Like there's no reason for you to be hesitant or have any kind of self-doubt. Just love yourself and don't even care who's watching, what other people think. That is none of your business. Treat yourself if necessary. Bring your energy up and start following that direction that is calling you. And it's going to bring new light into your life.
okay. And Joanne, we have for you Raven Sarah. Now, this one is to help you move away from tentative feelings, because it's like you're not really sure where you fit, you're not really sure about your surroundings and your boundaries. So it will help you become more definite about that, and have a sense of feeling comfortable in your own skin, if that makes sense. My boundaries are clearly defined. And I get, for you, there's some stressful situations, and you've been unnerved, perhaps, are the words that are, presenting. And Valor, which is the oil that we just talked about earlier, I think you were here. I choose to tap into my endless well of strength. So it's time for you to acknowledge the fact that you do have that inner strength. I can smell it from here. I'm just trying to see if I've got one sitting beside me or not. I can't see mine right here. But yes, it's time for you to, take a breath. Time for you to move away from whatever you're tentative about, and really open up and expand and stand in your, I get you actually are very solid. I'm just feeling this energy of somebody who is really solid, but it feels like something might be unnerving you at the moment. So, yeah, give us some feedback on that. Lovely. Thank you. I feel so disconnected to everything at the moment. Okay. So, what am I going to say? Grab some oils, have a conversation, come and join our group. And if I could spend a lot of time on getting people to support me, or, as in getting other people to help me out. But what will happen is, if you bring these oils into your life, the changes that happen, they're organic. That's the word we need to use, isn't it, Tiff? We often wonder,
It is.
how can we
Yeah.
put it? It's like you just do this, you just evolve, whether you like
You
it
don't
or
even
not.
know you've done it until like next time the same sort of thing comes around and you're just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, and then you'll
Yeah.
go, "Oh god, what's happened? Something's changed in me." So the
Yeah.
changes are they're subtle, but they're the most powerful things that we can do, because when we smell an oil, that goes in up through our nose, and the receptors carry it up to our brain, and that goes through the limbic system and bypasses the thinking side of our brain. So it goes directly into our emotional wellness area of our brain. And things that triggered us before, they just disappear. And when we use them with intention, that expands our ability to just step into our power with purpose. Very satisfying. So now, who is here that we haven't spoken to yet? So I've ticked. So I've got Mimi, Kim, Michelle, Jess Robertson. We've still got some time to talk to someone. Our pleasure, Joanne. So, Jess Miller, there you are. Rose, Jess Miller has spoken, has made some suggestions for you. I would be throwing in orange and lemon. They're great oils, and I know you're in Ireland. So you can grab these oils as well. Probably going to have to watch it. It's lagging really behind. I might have only caught like 15% of this. Okay, Michelle, thanks for hanging in. We will work with you now. And yes, you can listen to the replay. You are way over there, a long way away. Hey, Oni, how are you, darling? So we're working with Michelle. Where did she say she's in? Ontario. So it must be, early morning over there.
Where's that?
Pardon?
Where's that?
Canada.
Oh wow. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so Michelle, it's time for you to be taking time on your personal and habitual habits, and making sure that they are serving your higher purpose and you and your vessel properly, leaving unhealthy situations, saying no when necessary, taking that time to work through what's going to make your day-to-day life work for you, bringing in new ideas, and letting that inner child sort of have a little bit of a say in what you're doing, letting the play out and allowing time for that as well. Just all things good for you here in this reading, even possibly taking some time to think about your greater health, whether that be, your diet or your physical exercise. It Working on yourself in this way is going to increase your confidence, your manifestation abilities, and just your normal day of like everyday way of life is going to flow more abundantly if you do the work on you.
Okay, and I love it because I'm sitting here grinning because once again the cards are totally aligned with what you're saying there. My intention and my energy are aligned is the message when you use spearmint oil. So it's talking about you feeling invigorated when you're aligned and when you are on track with your purpose. Your energy matches that. So you may be feeling weary at the moment. It's time for you to feel a bit refreshed. And this and then the blend is acceptance for you, Michelle, which soothes sorrow. I'll start again. It's funny because I just lagged into this. Wow. So maybe your energy is feeling low at the moment, but acceptance will help you to soothe any sorrowful emotions, promotes self-trust, and overcomes bad habits and resistance. So if you are got onto that track of, going down that track of making the wrong decisions and not supporting yourself, it's time for you to rid the procrastination, and acceptance will help you with that journey. And spearmint. So I know you're in Canada, but you can create an account with our beautiful company over there. So you are more than welcome to reach out, and we would love you to join our beautiful oil community. So I can tick you off, Jess. I don't know that Jess Robertson has responded. Mimi hasn't got back to me, but Oni, you will still be here. So let's move over to Oni now. What's happening in your world, Oni? We have a special on diffusers at the moment, so you can grab a diffuser and some beautiful oils.
The lovely Oni. I want you to take time to eliminate things that you no longer need in your life, your home, your diet, whatever it is. Nurturing yourself and taking some time to celebrate the little things, the big things, the things that you've forgotten to celebrate, or just yourself. Perhaps it's time to even give yourself a gift. I'm not even sure, but I feel like you've been carrying weight that just doesn't serve you, that isn't necessarily for you to have, and it's really time for you to find a way to shift that, let it go. You no longer need it. It's time to move into a new age of celebration and happiness and all positive energy.
Okay, and I've got, I love it, grapefruit. Are you drained or are you optimistic? And we're guessing that you're feeling drained at the moment. I appreciate all that I have. And then the blend for you. So grapefruit is an oil. It's actually cold pressed from the rind, and it's a great oil to put in your drinks. It's one beautiful for the diffuser. It's uplifting. It's actually very, very good for you. All the citrus oils have D-limonene in it, and a healthy body loves D-limonene. So in actual fact, all of these oils will help you align with health, with vitality, with happiness, and stacks of joy. So for you, the blend is magnify your purpose. So are you focusing on what you want? Are you welling in self-pity? Are you procrastinating? It's time for you to be more positive and bring that into your life. Ah, and you're going to be a nana. Lots of positive things are happening. My son's getting married and I'm going to be a nana. So
So
exciting.
beautiful.
Good on you. So there you go. Um, maybe you're not feeling drained, or maybe you are feeling drained because you're organizing a wedding. But we often read these in the negative side of things or what we're being challenged with, but you are an optimistic and a very loving person too, Oni. So make sure that you are staying in that positive energy and focus on what you desire, because that's what we focus on. What is it? Where energy goes,
Energy
what is
flows.
energy flows. Yes. So if
Where
your
energy
energy is focused on all those positive things, you will be up and running. And if you're going to be a nana, that's so exciting. And definitely you're going to need some oils for your little new grandbaby. So, okay. So we've got a few more minutes left. So what I like to do at the end of our shows is I like to help us to do some resetting. So if you've got some oils at home, go and grab an oil that you would like to use. I'm going to grab my blue cypress because it is has a beautiful vibration. Our new oil blend is Bloom, Tiffy, and I don't know whether you watched Alan in our other group on Sunday, but I would highly recommend you have a listen to him because he shares so much about Bloom, the value of it in the Fun Team Lifestyle Essential group. And I know I do have a lot. It's a quite a fairly it's a thick oil is blue cypress. So grab your oils, make yourself really comfortable. I'm going to place some my beautiful bowl here. I'm going to ring that 3 times and we're going to breathe, take some deep breaths, and we're going to reset so that we can all leave tonight feeling revitalized, refreshed, and focused on what we want to attract into our life. Oh, that was an accidental bang. So there, it's time now for the breath. Okay, here we go. So a nice deep breath and just notice any tension in your body and just let it go as quick as putting out a candle. Let it float away. And breathing in a nice refreshing breath. Allow the filter of freshness, the filter of our true essence to be with us here. And just sit with that for a moment. Fill your cup. And now we're going to have one more breath and we're going to overflow our cup. A cup of wellness, our cup of vitality, abundance, clarity. And we're going to give ourselves some self-love. You could place your hands on your heart, give yourself some gratitude. Make yourself feel grounded and connected to each and every one here on our live tonight, your families, your friends, and allow that beautiful cup to overflow beyond where we are tonight. So may you go forth with your courage, with your beautiful vibrations of our beautiful oils. Thank you for joining us. Do come and find us in our Oil Wisdom group, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. So, what did you say?
I said, come and play.
Yeah, come and play. Absolutely. Sorry, I got a bit serious there. So come and play. Let yourself go. And I'll look forward to those of you who decide to book in and have a one-on-one complimentary consultation with me. So thank you very much from my heart to yours.
And from me to you.
Woohoo! Bye.